And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of over 100 titles worldwide and the record-breaking, history-making, 15 times champion of the world, it's Phil the Power Taylor!
You could see that Phil Taylor was moved by the reception he got, calling his name. People wondered whether he would or not tonight.
That's exactly right, Dave. He thought that he may get a few whistles and boos over what went on. He forgot about that. They've come to watch possibly one of the greatest finals ever. You know, this old fella here against the young man. And there's a lot of pressure on Phil to try and put the young man down, but the young man ain't going to fold. This is going to go all the way.
Phil's been talking about retirement, hasn't he? If he wins it, or even if he loses it.
No, it won't happen, Dave. I know Phil for 25 years. He'll find the enthusiasm. When he gets home, whatever happens, he'll get home. He'll think after a couple of weeks, he'll want to get back on that dartboard. It's in Phil Taylor, bred in him, as it is with Michael. Michael's got 20, 25 years in him at this standard like Phil has had. And it's a great future for the young man.
Talking about retiring, couldn't let the evening pass without mentioning tonight's referee, Bruce Spendley, reffing the final for his 34th and last time. Happy retirement to Bruce. And the Sid Waddell Trophy up for grabs to mark the occasion. The great Dave Lanning, who worked alongside Sid for 20 years, in the commentary box tonight. He's come out of retirement and he will be calling home the trophy in 3D. Kicking off our commentary on 3D though tonight, Stuart Pike and Nigel Pearson. And in HD, Wayne Marble and John Gwynn.
2012 was full of so many magical sporting moments.
93.
And here now, on the very first night of 2013, we could be witnessing the beginning of another amazing year of sport. A final we have
57.
looked forward to now for 48 hours. All the talking has stopped. And it's very much as they say in darts, and it belongs to darts.
100.
Game on.
Who will be the first world champion of 2013? Will it be this man? Will he win his 16th world title? Or will it be Michael van Gerwen looking for his
95.
first? Is it a change of power, John? Is it Michael van Gerwen's time? Or Phil Taylor? Will he prolong his career? Talking about retirement. Rubbish.
And that is the conundrum of all conundrums, and that is the beauty of this match. A first-timer up there on the hockey against
85.
an old-timer. I'm sure Phil won't mind me saying that. Up there on the hockey, the young pretender against the King Lion, if you like.
94.
What a game it could be.
Phil Taylor, without doubt, the best combination finisher, the best double hitter
93.
this sport has ever seen.
74.
And in my opinion, Michael van Gerwen, the best scorer this sport has ever seen. It promises to be something very, very special.
Second leg Phil to throw first. Game on.
14 dart first leg for the Dutchman. That will help settle him down if indeed he needs to settle down. I believe that Van Gerwen has looked forward to this moment, certainly for the last 48 hours and probably for the last 10 years. Well, 71 legs
60.
in a row, Wayne. He has won in 18 darts or fewer. That is some going.
It's ludicrous, John. Phil Taylor losing the line early on.
55.
Done that a few times already. MVG, normally as straight as you like.
140.
Yeah, no nerves about Van Gerwen. It's when Taylor puts him under real pressure that he might start to feel them. But I just think he enjoys the game of darts so much. Well, just look at that, lined up side by side, and that's the kind of pressure that Taylor can impart. A few more of those.
140.
Responds with a top 40.
170.
180, which is a maximum to leave the maximum finish. Treble 20. That's another. Now the bullseye. What a start to this final. 350 points in 6 starts. My word. If you were not watching this and you just kind of passing by a TV, sit down and watch the rest. You're going to miss something special if you don't.
An amazing start. Just when I was saying Phil Taylor can exert the pressure, really pile it on and give his opponent problems, he duly obliges with a beautiful 180. 3 darts lined up side by side, and then 60. The perfect finish. He is the master.
Incredibly, that was Phil Taylor's first bullseye finish in this World Championships.
Never.
I wouldn't lie to you, John.
No.
61.
It couldn't have come at a better time. Second leg of the match, but it's just a timely reminder to his young opponent that he is gonna be a difficult man
59.
to usurp.
In 1978, the first World Championship that was won by Leighton Rees, he won a princely sum of £3,000. These guys are playing for £200,000 and the Sid Waddell Trophy. And Phil Taylor's already alluded to the fact, John, that
81.
he's thinking of that.
Michael, you require 46.
And it would mean so much to Phil to pick that trophy up and take it home.
Moved away, the Sid would say, but then followed up with double 8. And cracking match already. 3 legs into it. 106 average Van Gerwen, 94 Taylor. Usually it's the other way around, Wayne.
97.
We know that Michael van Gerwen scores like a maniac. Phil Taylor really
one of them will prevail. It could go deep into the later part of the night.
120.
Got to say, John, Phil Taylor hasn't looked better in this tournament to me. He really hasn't. He looks focused, he looks sharp. We know he's been suffering from, should we call it man flu? But
60.
he seems okay tonight. He seems on top form.
Yes, I spent a little bit of time with him after that Barney game the other night.
59.
And he did have a very heavy cold. But, Here he is 48 hours later, and I think that's the big difference, having the 48 hours between games.
60.
I think that can help players, and it may have been a contributory factor, the fact we played the night after 12 months ago to a rather disappointing
80.
final game.
Well, Michael, it's in a very, very timely 57 there. Phil, if this doesn't go, has to leave a double. Put the pressure on MVG. Got to get a treble here.
59.
That is 6 poor darts from Phil Taylor. Michael Van Gerwen now has a chance to wrap this first set up.
Wouldn't put it past him, Wayne, for the set. 86 left. Needed the treble 18. I did wonder whether he'd stay at treble 20 and have a go at double 13, but 85 for Taylor to save the set. May have to use the ball. Depends where this first dart goes. Well, double 14. Double 7 to save the set. Oh, there is the thought that he might have to use the ball. It's the power I'm talking about. No ordinary man.
96.
A one dart changes the shift of pressure. Now, Michael Van Gerwen, if Phil Taylor can hit a big one here, will be under the cosh.
Yeah, it just goes to show how good these
96.
players are when you calculate that a 96 star leaves the player vulnerable.
66.
We plough the fields and scatter.
Nervy. They look nervy to me. That is not a nervy dart. Neither is that. Is there room, Philip? Is there room, Philip?
40.
Well, there was, Wayne, but much though he tried, it wasn't on that occasion to be struck.
100.
Big leg this, so early in the contest. Taylor gave Van Gerwen the throw. He tends to do that in matches which have to be won by 2 clear legs. But there's also method in his madness, in that he believes
60.
the first set is the best time to strike whilst your opponent is cold. Theoretically.
That's a great treble. That really is.
99.
Needed it badly. This is a real nervy leg from both here. How important would another one be? A 1-2-5, John, would not be a disaster at all.
Oh, that 5, I was just thinking when he went in 5, if he hits another treble 20, he's favourite to win the leg. Now those odds might have changed. Double 10 for a magical set winner from Michael Van Gerwen. We have seen 5 brilliant legs from 2 brilliant players. And did you see Taylor applaud that finish?